Oh, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? Back after so many days, where you been? Guys, I'm pretty sure on the stream that I had on... Wait, hold on. Let me lower that down. I'm pretty sure on the stream on Monday, I told you guys that I was not going to be trading much this week. And I didn't. So there's no point to trading before today, to be honest. So, you know, after FOMC, now there's a point to trading. So now we're here. Right? But before today, there was legitimately no point to trade. You know, now that FOMC is over, I'm here. I'm live. And, you know, I will be doing the New York AM lives from now on as well. So from pretty much tomorrow moving forward, well, it'll really just be tomorrow morning and then tomorrow night, because Friday is a half day, so not trading on Friday. And then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. But anywho, I have an entry here out of this 15-minute fair value gap, right? This 15-minute gap. Boom, right there, and then the 1-minute change in state that we got right here. So I do have that entry. I just closed it. You guys can see $215 profit because of the trailing drawdown. I had to watch the trailing drawdown because this thing just kind of started consolidating. It wasn't really doing too much. So yeah, we'll scope this thing out and potentially look for another entry, but I am long biased right now coming into this session. I am long bias and would like to see at least previous day high, right? At least previous day high is what I would like to see. So from where we are currently, it's about 200 points. So I'd like to see if we can, you know, maybe get a stream trade here. Now that this one is closed, see if we can get a trade here and catch this move higher. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if anybody caught it, but we had the new weekly opening gap fill, right? So as soon as NWOG got filled, boom, straight higher. So from a daily time frame perspective, this thing is looking really good because we filled this NWOG, we hit this volume imbalance, we hit the BPR. Like, we're getting a nice bounce here, right? This is the bounce that I would say should push us into new all-time highs, right? So we'll see if we can slap a trade somewhere here and then get the move up into new all-time highs. I caught it just past my Lucid and Tradify evals. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, there really wasn't much of an entry here. Maybe you could argue this 6 p.m. entry inside of this 15-minute BPR. That was a decent entry. After that, there literally was nothing besides this entry that I just got. And then I'm already out of that now. Gotta watch this trailing DD, you know? So we'll see if maybe we can get something nice this session. I'm hoping we can. Something that I really prefer to see here is going to be one of these hourly gaps. If we can get a nice hourly pullback, we've had 5 hourly candles in a row, pretty green here. So we need to see a pullback here at some point. And I think an hourly pullback is kind of warranted, right? We get a nice hourly pullback to probably this middle FVG. Out of that middle FVG, I would like to see then a push higher, okay? So that's what I'm looking for right now. So this hourly gap right here. That's what I want to see. Is B80J supposed to be on? It is supposed to be on, yes. I tried shorting RB, BPR stopped. Yeah, this is not a shorting session, dude. On the 30-minute, I waited for the break. CSD took the retest. Nice. Yeah, I couldn't stay in this one just because of the trailing. I have to watch that. But you guys can see we still have $1,300. So we have two accounts that are... This account's... Like, we can take a $1,500 payout here. This account is right above 52K, so no more trailing drawdown here. I did blow one earlier trading FOMC with the Discord, so that was a little disappointing, but whatever. We'll get that one back in. And then this one is the one we're currently trading, and then this is one that is untouched. So, yeah, that's where we are, what it's looking like right now. You like longs right now? Looks like we're not going to retrace. It should get a retrace. It should get a retrace, bro. Here's what I'll tell you guys what I'm looking for. Boom. And then boom. This is the ideal scenario, okay? Middle FVG, we get a bounce straight up. And that's the best look. If we can get that, I have an entry. I have an entry. Okay? I have an entry. When are you coming back to Allentown? Maybe this weekend, bro. Maybe this weekend. I'm not sure. Where's B80J in settings? It's at the bottom right of your chart, but if you go to settings and symbol and have the adjust for contract changes on, then that means it will be on. $20 minutes left until this 10 p.m. and then we can get a pullback and maybe higher from there. Retrace back to 354. I want a little bit lower. 300 I like, yes. 300, cool. Yes. Allentown, PA? Yeah, Allentown, PA. I'm really glad I didn't blow my FOMC, or my funded during FOMC. Yeah. Yeah, pretty, honestly, it was kind of a shitty FOMC, I won't lie. Copy trading through Trader is free? Yes, it is free. It is free. Yeah, this hourly's starting to look heavy, especially if this one closes like this. Starting to look heavy for sure. If grade, yeah, if it should be grade when it's on. Look at what happened yesterday in Asia and London. I expect the same. Let's look at what happened yesterday in Asia and London. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Straight push higher. I am a fan. I am a fan. Did you stream New York this week? I did not stream New York this week, bro. I did not trade any New York this week. So this is, today was really my first time trading New York, even though it was New York PM. It was for FOMC. That was my first time trading this week, for New York. But tomorrow we're gonna, so if you guys don't know, I'm bringing back the New York streams as well. So we're gonna have Asia and we're gonna have New York. And, yeah, I mean, hopefully we do good. Hopefully we do good. But tomorrow is really the only day this week we can do a New York sesh because Friday is a short day, right? Because of Juneteenth. So we have a short day Friday, which fucking sucks because I don't want the weekend. So no trading on Friday for me at all. And then starting next week, we'll have both streams. Do you think we go all-time highs tomorrow? I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is a good question. I'm not too sure. Yesterday's London highs. Yeah, yesterday's London highs made the daily high, right? So previous day high is up there. Yeah. I that's what I think that this is going to do. Do you take different trades with premium and free YouTube trades? I take some trades with premium off stream. Yeah, like this trade that I took for 215 profit, I took off stream. Because I can't stream all the time, right? Obviously. So I do take some off stream trades, yes. And then a lot of the Asia sessions this week, besides with the exception of Monday, because Monday I traded Asia here. But all the other Asia sessions, Tuesday, actually it was really just Tuesday. Yeah, it's just Tuesday. Yesterday's Asia session I traded with premium, but that's it. Can you fix your schedule streams? Bro, my schedule streams are fixed. You guys just don't listen. I told you guys no New York for last week and the week before. I told you guys I was not doing any New York because I had military shit. Now I'm completely out of the army. Today or yesterday was my last day in the army ever. So I can start New York streams again. But obviously this week I told you guys that I wasn't trading until after FOMC. So you guys just got to listen, bro. What practical things can I do to help my psychology when holding trades to full TP? I usually close out early. Don't look at the P&L. Don't look at the P&L. That's it. People just want you to trade shit, PA. Yeah, but it's the thing is I'm not going to trade. I would just sit here and just like do nothing. Not every day is a trading day. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And this week was one of the big ones where not every day is a trading week. You know, or trading day is a trading day. You know why? Because we had multiple things, right? So we had a short week. That's number one. We had FOMC. That's number two. So we know that days before FOMC and the morning of FOMC is going to be garbage. Okay. And then we know that it's also going to be a shit week because lastly, the third thing is we have OPEX this week too. So, you know. Congrats on your discharge from the US Army. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. If I use September cons, not enough older data. Can't use June cons. Dude, use NQ1 or MNQ1 and have the adjust for contract changes on. That way you never need to change. Thank you, Antonio. I appreciate that, bro. Set a cardboard cutout in your chair and go live. Yeah, honestly. What's OPEX again? OPEX is options expiration. What's good? Real BM. 5-pack Apex with activation fees after passing or not? Both. You can pick with activation fees or without. They're both 90% off. This guy here, what's your outlook on the night? I would like to see this. This is my outlook on the night. Why are you not using my funded futures? I just don't use it. I don't know if it's not good or not. I personally just don't use it. What do you use for your beard? Nothing. Like literally nothing. Do you sign up for USAA? Get those nice loans for vets? No, I didn't. Do they have good loans? What, like auto loans, like personal loans? What kind? Like what loans? Thomas, what's up, man? I have $300 left to pass Lucid Eval. How many micros should I trade? $300 left to pass? Just keep doing what you've already been doing to get to the point you're at right now. You want to retrace into that? Yeah, I do want to retrace into the hourly FVG, yes. All types of loans, really? What, like, what's the benefit of using USAA over, like, something else? What, is it low interest rates, or what? Igor's honey for the beard. True. You could use Igor's honey for the beard. Low interest rates? Okay, nice. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Might have to use that. Might have to use that. What up from NYC? What's up, dude? When would you recommend to stop backtesting? Whenever you feel comfortable. Dude, to be honest with you, I don't think that doing a ton of backtesting sessions is going to help you in the long term. I think the best thing to do, especially now, you guys, and I preach this all the time, but forward testing is so accessible now because the prices on these accounts, most of them, like, dude, a 25K Apex, I think, is $20 right now. You can just forward test. Why would you back test? If it's that cheap, if it's that accessible to forward test, do forward testing instead, right? So that you have something real involved. Like back testing, you know, it's not going to be as real as forward testing, obviously. So I think it's more worth it for you to forward test if you have the ability to do so, and, you know, go from there. Get a cheap account, like a super cheap account. Like right now, Apex is 90% off, for example. Use an Apex 25K, 50K, whatever, while they're 90% off, and you have a full month to forward test before you get rebuild. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. About 5 accounts with Koki. I paid $195, and that was without activation fees. But when I passed them today, they asked me to pay $99 for each account. Which firm? I remember you saying there was a method to passing evals quick, risky but quick. What was it again on the 50Ks? Passing 2 trades with 50% of drawdown or something. Yeah, that's typically what I do, dude. I try 2 trades. Well, yeah, 2 trades ideally, and you risk half your drawdown. So if both of those trades are wrong, you end up blowing the account. But if you're risking half the drawdown, you only need 1 to hit for a 1-to-1, right? And you hit a 50% consistency, or you just continue holding that 1 trade till you pass if it's a 1-day pass. That's it. What's a good prop firm? Apex, TPT, Lucid are my top 3. I am currently using TPT. As you guys can see, these accounts right here are TPT accounts. So I'm currently using TPT. These are the same TPTs that I started here with you guys. Like this, I literally traded in front of you guys. This, I traded in front of you guys. This, I'm currently trading in front of you guys. This, I will be trading in front of you guys. So these TPT accounts are, we took them from eval to funded and to where we are now. So 2 accounts are at payout threshold, and then we're working on the other 2 right now. One of them, unfortunately, we lost. Max payout on TPT. There's no max payout on TPT, guys. TPT has no rules. TPT quite literally has no rules. They just have trailing drawdown up until $2,000. So once you're past $2,000, there's no more trailing drawdown, okay? And no rules. But there's no max payout. There's no minimum. Actually, there's a minimum, but no max payout, no minimum days, no consistency rule, daily payouts. Yeah, it's a very, very good firm. Once you are funded, it's a very, very good firm. Extremely good firm. But yeah. Nice to see you live every day. Thanks, bro. Nice to see you coming in. Tips for trailing. It depends on the firm you're using. Can't make more than 10K per day. You can absolutely make more than 10K per day. That you just get sent to live, and their live is one of the best out right now. It's a 90-10 split on the live and no rules. So you can make more than 10K per day, technically, yeah. Does Apex have trailing GD? They have 2 accounts. They have a trailing drawdown account, and they have an end-of-day drawdown account. They have both. No hedging of tier 1 news. I mean, who the hell is doing that anyways, bro? What's the play tonight? This hourly gap right here. I should just draw out a fucking thing here so everybody can see what I want. Yasi, what's up, Yasi? I haven't seen you in so long. Where the fuck have you been? I recently passed TPT 25k, but ended up blowing on the intraday. I don't know how to trade. I don't know how to size on the 25ks on the funded part. I'll be honest, I don't know how to trade 25ks either. Like, I've never traded a 25k. If I'm using, I mean, on the funded portion for a 50k, I use a mini to start off, because the goal is to like get over your trailing drawdown. So I use a mini on a 50k. You got to make half the amount. I would use 5 micros on a 25k. What is TN? TN is tonight. It's an abbreviation. I read they will take anything for over 10k. They don't take it. That's crazy. Why would they just take it? They don't take it. It gets put into your, so you can get paid out half of it, right? So you get paid out half, and then the other half they put in your live account. You see my accountability journal? I did not see your accountability journal yet. Where did you post it? It's been crazy last 2 weeks. Family been in town. Hopefully next week we can get back on the groove. Nice. Well, you didn't really miss out on anything, to be honest with you, Yazi. Especially today, you didn't miss, or this week in general, you didn't miss out on anything. Do you like Pro Plus or stay in TPT Pro only? I like both, dude. I like both. The goal on these is to eventually get them to live. There's no point to these sitting in fucking regular Pro, especially on TPT. So these will absolutely go live. No issue with that at all. Are you in a trade right now? If I'm in a trade, you guys will see it on my chart, and then you guys will also see these numbers moving. So if you don't see the numbers moving and you don't see anything on my chart, that means I'm not in a trade. M15 Wixie you were looking at before still valid? No. I wouldn't take it. I want to see the hourly gap now. We're moving on to bigger and better from the 15 minute from that 15 minute. First look cleaner, look at the 4 hour. You got to go higher, man. You got to look at the daily, my brother. This 4 hour does not scream to me that shorts look cleaner at all. We have a fill of this new weekly opening gap. We have a massive retracement of the range. And if it holds this hourly gap, then we continue having another massive retracement of the range until the entire range is retraced. And then we see all-time highs, new all-time highs, right? If I go to the daily, what happened here on the daily? Did we hit a pity array on the daily? This is a daily volume imbalance, right? We hit a pity array on the daily. So, you know, we hit the pity array on the daily, and now it's just a matter of like to identify a reversal, we need to see a market maker buy model. Market maker buy model for me here, what I would be looking for is from daily, we go down to the aligned time frame. What's the aligned time frame? The 1 hour. On the 1 hour, I need to see a change in state of delivery. That happens up here. Once we get a change in state of delivery on the 1 hour, it's good to go to new all-time highs, right? So that's what I see from a higher time frame perspective. That's the reason why I'm looking to long here tonight to play into that. I thought we were headed for that daily FVG after/during FOMC conference. Do you think trading is starting to fall off social media wise or no? I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not on trading social media like that, dude. I have like, obviously I have my trading social media like my Instagram and my Twitter and TikTok or whatever, but I barely post. I don't go on there and scroll. So I couldn't tell you. I would say probably not, to be honest. I think trading is super, super accessible, and it's becoming very, very popular now. And a lot of that is because of big trading influencers that go mainstream. Like DJR would be the biggest one, right? Went fully mainstream. And because of that, it just draws in people to trading. And trading is very accessible, as we know, because of prop firms. Prop firms are super cheap. You don't need to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of your own money out of your own pocket to trade anymore. That's a thing of the past, right? You know, you get on a prop firm account, you pay $100, and boom, you got $50,000, and you can take money out of that. I mean, I know I could go into any building, and there's probably somebody there that trades. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You care about the 1 hour candle with no manipulation leg below on MNQ? No, not really. I mean, it's gonna get manipulated, I guess. In a minute and a half, it's gonna go lower. I would like to see the middle FVG here, but it could absolutely bounce from this upper one too. It's just whenever we have 3 stacked FVGs like this, and this is something that I've told you guys multiple times before, but whenever we have 3 stacked FVGs like this, where we have 1, 2, and we have 3 right here stacked, which one do I prefer? I ignore this, right? So like technically you could get a buy model out of this, but it's not going to be as higher probability as this one. This is the one where you want to get a trade out of. And then this should be a breakaway. We leave this lower one as a breakaway. Now, again, this is just like a general rule of thumb that something that I've found over back testing, you know, that this middle one is the most ideal gap to get your entry at. But it could, for sure, get a buy model out of this upper one. And if it does, then I would call that an entry. And it could go all the way to the lower one. And if it does that, then I would call that an entry too. But yeah, it all just depends. It all just depends. Right now, we have a ton of strength. So coming down, you know, actually, this isn't a lot. Like, we have a ton of strength, but this is only like 90 to 100 points from where we're currently trading. It's not that much, you know? The daily range right now is 346 points, so retracing about a third of this range for higher isn't completely out of the books, you know? And then we have this low resistance liquidity run set up really, really nicely for us to just, you know, go and get a nice push out of here. So that's what I'm seeing here. $1,600 EST. 1,600 is 4 p.m. So this... No, absolutely not. I could care less about this 4 p.m. candle. Okay, guys, we have 4 p.m., guys. 4 p.m. Holy fuck. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is open. Okay, 10 p.m. is open. I just tweaked out for a second. It's because that guy said 4 p.m. All right. Okay, so... This is the first hourly gap right here. I just set an alert there. And we'll see what we do inside of that. The aligned time frame for 1 hour, by the way, guys, is 5 minutes. So on the 5 minute is where we would dictate where we get our entry at. I'm in UK. Even my PC clock is set to Eastern. Yeah, well, in trading, everything is Eastern, so it's probably best to be, you know, best to have your clocks on Eastern. Do you know anything about 930 power of 3 manipulation setups? Yep. That would be the 30-minute PO3. You'd get that all the time at the 9:30 open. Sometimes it's not always like as clean as a 4-hour PO3 because it's a 30-minute. So it's not always as clean, but you can absolutely see something happen on a 30-minute as well. Need a GMT watch? I got a GMT watch on right now. This is the Bruce The Bruce Wayne GMT. I love this thing. It's a new account of a funded. What? 10 p.m. PO3 easier to trade? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Batman? No, not a Batman. Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is a little different from Batman. Where would I put the fib on for this swing? Fib for what? Beautiful Washington grass. Thanks, bro. Blue and black. Blue and black is the Batman, bro. This is a Bruce Wayne, and it is black and gray. Are you trading on a new account? Well, these are the same accounts that we passed. Bruce Wayne's fire, muted, still flashy. Congrats. Yeah, I know. I love the Bruce Wayne, dude. I love the Bruce Wayne. It's one of the best watches. For me personally, in my taste, like, I like low key and, like, if you know, you know. And this is probably the watch for that. You know what I'm saying? Such a good watch. Purchased Lucid and learned a lot from you. Have passed eval, but I purchased using my friend's credit card. I didn't have CC, but in payout, CC name must match KYC. Well, how am I able to help you with that, man? I can't really help you with that. I don't work for Lucid. It's probably best to maybe, go and open a support ticket with them. Bruce Wayne is without Batman superpowers. Nah. The Batman is Batman superpowers, and Bruce Wayne is like the Bruce... I mean... Listen, if you know, you know, bro. If you know, you know, alright? What is best to trade, micro or macro? What do you mean, dude? It's your higher time frame draw. So you want higher prices, where you're looking for new all-time highs? Yeah. Overall, look, so... Eventually, yeah, absolutely. I'm looking for new all-time highs. But for today, I'm just looking for a previous day high. At previous day high, I'm happy, right? If I can get into the trade at previous day high, I'm happy. That would be the objective here for today. But it should go past. It should go into new all-time highs. That's where ultimately I would like to see this thing go. Yes. Okay, so bad news, guys. Bad news. I'll give you guys the good news and the bad news. Okay, so the good news is that we're not red. That's the good news. The bad news is that it looks like this is starting to go without us. That's the bad news. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. Like, flip, dude. Looks like we may not see the hourly gap after all. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm not doing anything here. I'm gonna wait this out. He's still doing the most stupid question of the week. We should restart that, honestly. If I take TRT, can I still have kids? I don't fucking know. Do I look like I take TRT? What do you do if price comes to your marked price level of a previous day high or low? What do I do if a price comes to your marked price level of a previous day high or low? Maybe English is not your first language, because I cannot understand anything you're saying, Hike FPS. 2 pros at payout? Yeah, 2 pros at payout. Favorite watch of all time? Ooh, that's tough, bro. I don't know. That's so tough. I would say probably an Aquanaut. Like a Patek Aquanaut is probably what I would say. It hurts when I pee. What can I do about this? Ceramic black AP. Yes, ceramic black APs are fire. Are you still in the military? I just got out yesterday, bro. Yesterday was my last day. Rolex olive day date. I have an olive day date actually, but it's the white gold. It's not the rose gold. Well, that's not my favorite watch. It's probably, yeah, no, it's definitely not my favorite watch that I own even. Sorry for all the questions. Just one more. I got my Lucid 50K. How shall I trade it to get to max payout, like size and risk? Mr. Ticktastic, the best thing you can do right now is claim the PDF. Claim the PDF, and I go through my entire rule book in there, along with my scaling plan for 50K accounts, like what you should start with, what, you know, when to move up in size, all that. My entire scaling plan is in the PDF. What do you do when the price reaches your mark levels from previous days, high or low? Do you take an entry, or what's your assumption about those price levels? I mean, if it matches my higher time frame bias, then yeah, I would look for an entry. Yes, hike FPS. Yes. Your streams are more informative and entertaining. Thanks for building community like this. Thanks, bro. I know I do love what I've built here and how, like, the questions that some people ask. Some of them are obviously you're gonna get the occasional dumbass question, but I think most of the questions are pretty solid. And I get to make this a nice educational stream for you guys. How long have you been trading for? 7 years. 7 years. Congrats. Thank you, Kaya Marie. I never got into Vacherons, dude. I'm not gonna lie, but I want to learn more about them. Yeah, I know. I saw the headset. Don't worry, guys. Plugging it in. You're the man, Keith. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Unironically, what's your opinion on TJR? I think you guys probably can... You guys can probably... I mean, I've talked about it here, but for those of you guys who haven't heard me talk about it, you can probably fucking guess what my opinion on TJR is. Or really, you can go ask any real trader what their opinion on that guy is, and they would probably give you the same answer. Where can I get your NQ model to learn? I have several YouTube videos on it. I have, like, I think 4 YouTube videos on it now. So go to my videos and go through. You can watch. Hi, I'd like to learn from you. I've been trading for the past 2 years. I'm not making any money, many losses, and hard-earned income. Well, you're in the right place to learn from me, right? What's your favorite JDM cars? Probably an S15. S15, like a kooky S15. What else? R34, R34 GTR. I like Chasers a lot. I think Chasers are sick. And I like Evo 8s and 9s. That's kind of it. Actually, there's probably some more that that are not coming to my head right now. Whatever happened in the meetup in NYC? I was there. What do you mean, what happened to it? We did it. What would make you flip your bias to short? Just curious. What would make me flip my bias to short? It would have to be these 2 gaps getting flipped. If we flip these, then that would make me flip my bias. Have you made $1 million over your 7 years of trading? I made over $1 million my 3rd year trading. What strategy do you follow since you've built it around your psychology? What strategy? I trade the 4-hour power of 3. I'm playing Forza 6 and R33 is growing on me. I don't really care too much about R33, I'll be honest. Remember how we were talking about MacBooks? I told you my 2018 Touch Bar is still going strong and solid. Well, since then, just horrible bad juju. Shit always crashes and now has screen damage. I told you that Touch Bar is trash. I'm pretty sure that's what I was saying. That Touch Bar is garbage. I got out of that Mac and got the new one without the Touch Bar because I just didn't like it that much. Subkey got my first payout last week. Meanie Mon. Let's go, Meanie Mon. W. Congrats on your first payout. It only gets better from here. It only gets better from here. 1 hour Wixie out of the question. If so, please why? Which 1 hour Wixie? Are you talking about all the way down here? Yeah, that's completely fucking out of the question. I need to see a bounce from here. I have it written here. Like can you guys not see this? Like you guys can see this, right? I have a whole path drawn and I said, this is what I want to see tonight. However, it looks like we're not going to get it. That's what it looks like. It looks like we're going. It looks like we're pumping. I've been taking it slow for the next payout. Try not to let it get into my head. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you got to do. That's what you need to do. Got my payout on TPT and blew the account. Well, at least you got it. Tried shorting to the hourly gap, 5-minute IFVG for the 10 p.m. open and didn't end up working out. Yeah, I'm not a fan of short. Significance of the orange box. It just shades the current Asia session. That's all it does. What would you do if you had to start from scratch? That's a good question. That is a very, very good question. What would I do if I had to start from scratch? Let me pause the music for this because I gotta actually think. Like this question is gonna make me think for real. Okay, so first thing I would do is I would get on the interweb and I would start looking for different kinds of trading strategies. And I would try out pretty much everything that I could possibly try. And I would be journaling every single trade that I'm taking. I would be journaling everything through this process. That's the one thing that I wish I did differently. That I can like actually tell you guys right now, because other things like I honestly don't know, but like the one thing I wish I did differently when I started is start journaling super early on, and that would have helped. That would have like I would have been profitable way faster. But anyways, so I would start journaling pretty much everything, trying out multiple different strategies. Let's say I try out like 6 different strategies and I journal everything, right? In 6 months, I'll look back at my journal and I will look at all the different strategies. I'll look at not what performed the best, okay? I don't really give a shit about what performed the best. I'm looking for what strategy I felt the most comfortable using, because that has more importance over what performed the best over a short period of time, right? Over a 6-month period of the market trading, what performed the best is completely fucking irrelevant. Okay, so what did I feel most comfortable trading? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, once I find that, I will start trading that strategy. Okay, and to that strategy, I will make the necessary adjustments I need to make for it to perform the best. Okay, now that can differ depending on the kind of market we're trading. So if we're in a market that is consolidating, what kind of adjustment would I make to my strategy, right? Let's assume that my strategy focuses on external range targets. Okay, let's say that my strategy is like, I get an entry, let's say I get an entry here. My strategy, I look to target all the way up here, right? Let's say this is an external range target. I want to target all the way up there. Okay. The necessary change that I would make to my strategy is I would, instead of taking it like this, I would lower my risk. So I would go stop loss here and I would lower my TP and I would go TP here. Notice how the R multiple did not change. We're still at 4R, right? But the trade completely changed, okay? Because this is an adjustment that I would need to make for a market that is consolidating, because we're not anticipating these external targets anymore. We just want to trade inside of a range. So that's like an example of a change that I would make, okay? Or I would adjust my risk or like whatever the case might be. But that is what I would stick to, okay? I would backtest that, not really backtest it too long, right? Backtest it a little bit through different stages of the market. So I would backtest it over a bull market, I would backtest it over a bear market, and then a consolidating market. Those are 3 different type of markets that I would backtest my strategy over. And then I would go into forward testing, okay? And trading the live market with that. I would get one funded account with one prop firm that I really like, and then I would just be like, that funded account is what I'm going to try to make last, okay? Once I get a payout on that funded account, I will use that payout money to buy more funded accounts, and then I will scale that way, as opposed to buying 5 funded accounts and throwing my money into it, okay? And having to keep buying more and more and more, right? You just buy one, you size small, right? Because this is back when I'm starting, so I'm still kind of relatively new to this strategy, right? So let's say I've only been trading for a year. I'm just going to have one funded account and I'm going to be size super small. Even on the eval portion, I'm going to be size super small. And the goal is to just make it last and learn as much as I can possibly learn, okay? Once I get a payout from that, I'll buy more. I'll get 5 accounts. Then I get payouts from that. I'll buy 10 accounts or more, different firms or whatever the case might be. And I'll continue trading my strategy the way I trade and, make the necessary adjustments based on the market, that we are trading in. You know the adjustments you need to make because you backtested a bull market, a bear market, and a consolidating market. So that's what you need to do now, right? You just implement the same things that you learned in the backtesting to this. And genuinely, if you do this, then I believe truly at one account, right? One singular account, if you are just sizing properly and using proper risk management, even on the eval portion, your spend, trading wise, okay, will be less than $1,000 to $2,000. I would say less than $1,000 before you get a payout. Less than $1,000 before you get a payout. So if you get over $1,000 payout, your total spend on trading was $1,000 over the course of 6 months to a year. $1,000 spent. One payout. Most of the payouts are $500 minimum. So a minimum payout, you make half your spend back. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to dig yourself into a super deep hole with trading. Like, there's a smart way to do this. And that's the smart way to do it. Okay. I hope somebody clips that because that is genuinely exactly what I would do if I could go back and restart. How many micros? It depends. It all depends on the market and how much risk. But I would probably start off like with 1 micro, get comfortable, and then go up from there. I've always sized small, so I spent $600 before my first payout of $1,800. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Hey, look, you guys are very fortunate that we're in a time and age where you can do that because bro, when I started, you had to put your own money on the line, right? So like I was negative 20K in the hole before I started making any money. Now, if I was able to do that way, dude, I swear to God, I wouldn't spend more than fucking $500. I would have $500 to $1,000 spend, and then I would have a payout before that. And that's it. Like, it's that fucking easy, bro. It's that simple. Crystal, what's good? Welcome. If you were on at 6 p.m., how would you get into the long, as we didn't get a real retrace? I don't want to blindly buy. We did get a real retrace. 6 p.m., we got a retracement into this 15-minute gap. So I would just take a 1-minute buy model out of this. What account size? I'd probably start with 50Ks. I don't know. I mean, it depends. Like, I like 50Ks. You guys know I like 50Ks, right? Because, you know, they're easy. They're easy as fuck to trade. There we go. Sizing on them is simple. Like, you know, so I like 50Ks for that reason. But you could even use like 25Ks if you wanted to. You could use 25Ks, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. Bye. See ya. Hi FPS. How's it going, bro? Can you please explain how you identify FVGs? I often get overwhelmed trying to mark them while market is moving. Well, I don't really need to. I think FVGs is one of those things. Once you learn how to draw them and learn what they are, you can't really unsee them. You just see them. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I can look at a blank chart and I can see the FVG as if it's drawn out. But I have this this indicator. If you're genuinely just getting overwhelmed by it, I have this indicator right here. Simple ICT OB and FVG by GK. Here's my settings for it. You can go back in the stream and get the settings. But yeah, it just marks them out. Just took my first payout. Pretty much made my entire trading journey thus far break even. Now to repeat the process and scale up. Hell yeah, bro. There you go. Love to see that. Opposing FVG, opposing 1 hour FVG on MES, that price cannot get through C. Okay. People who don't use logical size and evals usually burn their fundage real quick. Yeah, I agree. If you've never gotten a payout, there's no reason for you to be sizing up on an eval. $12 midnight concept you always talk about. Kindly explain. It's just the concept of a true open. It's the same exact thing, bro. True open needs to get manipulated. So it's just the concept of that. It's like, look, the same way that the 4 hour opens up and we need to see it manipulated, you know, in order for it to go lower, we need to see a manipulation higher. The same exact way midnight has to do that as well, right? So imagine midnight as an hourly candle. It has to manipulate midnight. Same thing with the daily. We have to manipulate the daily. All these true opens need to get manipulated in order for price to move in the opposing direction. Small 30-minute candle right here. ICTHCF candles by Fadi. I think 25Ks are easier pass. Yeah, they probably are, but they're easier to blow too. You're not going to get into a trade until it pulls back in the dark box. Correct. Correct. That's correct. Wait, why is this? Hello, hello, hello. The fuck? It's weird. How peculiar is that? Do you take any supplement? Any supplement? Do I take any supplement? I take some supplements, yeah. Where's my supplements at, bro? I don't know where my supplements are. They used to be over here somewhere. But I do take some supplements. TPT intraday on funded is hard till pro. It's not that hard, to be honest. It really isn't. You don't have a consistency rule on TPT, so I just size up and boom. Done. Do you lift? I mean, here and there, occasionally. I can't as much, just because I don't have like a ton of time. But I do when I can. The account balances disappear on the bottom of the. Oh shit! I'm on YouTube. That's why. Oops. Your opinion on leasing cars? I'm looking to lease a CLE 53 and also holding off to get a good deal. I don't know. I don't lease anything. I've never leased a car, so I really don't know, to be honest with you. To get buffer is easy. Either base hits or size up. I size up. On TPT, I size up. And that's for the simple fact that there's no consistency. And so you just size up, take one good trade, and you're past the buffer immediately. My boy pays straight cash for cars. No, not all of them. Some of them, yeah, not all of them. So are we saying that concentration of imbalances have a strong gravitational forces to PA? Yeah. It's just a simple concept of liquidity, right? That's all it is. Price seeks liquidity. Where's liquidity? Imbalances, highs and lows. I was thinking of joining the reserves. Do they pay good? Don't join the reserves. You don't get as many benefits. Join the National Guard. You get more benefits. Since you're waiting for it to go down to that gray box, why don't you short to that box? I feel like I get this question almost every single time that I like map out a trade. Oh, why don't you take the trade going towards that trade? For the simple reason that there is no setup inside of here. Because if there was, I would be in it. Is National Guard part-time? Yeah, it's the same thing as reserves, bro. It's 1 week in a month. Same exact thing. No different. For people watching, let's get the likes up. Guys. I'm going to pause the music for this. I need to see how many likes we have. Hold on. Because I just got... How many likes do we have? 100 likes? Yo, you guys are done, bro. Listen, I just got 20 accounts from Lucid to give away. 20 accounts. Let's get to 250 likes, and I will give away 3 accounts right now. 3 accounts, 20 accounts total that I got to give away. I gave away a bunch in premium yesterday. So I'll give away another 3. I just need 250 likes. 250. Let's go. Let's go. 250 likes. Let's get on it. We need 50 more. We're at 198. Almost 200. 250. I give away 3 accounts, guys. All the bosses came in for them accounts. Will you place limits to buy there? No, I want to see a reaction. It'd be a confirmation setup. I've never won a free account. Well, you definitely won't with that mindset. Gotta have a better mindset than that. Guys, 232. 232 likes. We need 18 more likes. 18 more likes. Free accounts are coming. 18 more likes. Let's go. Come on. 18 more likes. Lock in. I know you guys can do it. Like the streamer, you'll blow your account. True. Like the streamer, you're blowing your account. Big dump there. Nice. I like to see that. Very, very nice dump. It got bought right back up, but nice dump. Let's keep it going. You still have that guy's comment on your chart saying we're not going back to all-time highs. I should go back and go back to that stream and pull his comment back up and shame him publicly, but I won't. Do you use breaker or order blocks at all? Occasionally, but not that much. You have a plan to do the same once you get your payouts. I mean, buying another set of 50k evals from TPT. I already have more. Already have more. Are we at 250 yet, guys? 267. Okay. 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 All right. So here's how we're going to do the giveaways. All right. There's a giveaway channel in the free Discord that picks the winners. All you guys have to do is click on the button. Okay. So if anybody is not in the free Discord right now, make sure you guys join the free Discord. It's !Discord in the comments here. Okay. 9, shut the fuck up, 9, before I ban you for life. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, there you go. Nightbot just posted the link. It's completely free. Join it. I'm going to give everybody like 5 minutes. Actually, no, not even 5 minutes. I'll give you guys like 3 minutes to join the free Discord. Once you guys join, you guys will see a channel that says giveaways. I will be starting the giveaway in that channel. Okay. So yeah. Lock in. Tags you in the story so you can share. Where did you tag it? Mm-hmm. Where did you tag it? I can't really... Where is this fucking story? You should give it only to your premium members. I did one already. Don't worry. Guys, I'm going to do them for premium as well. Oh, I think I see it. Is this the whole video, though? It's not the whole video, though, Kaya Marie. Yeah, it's not the whole video. Yeah, the whole thing I think is too long. You low-key can't make a story of that. Okay, is everybody... Unfortunately, this WAP is not available in your region. Okay, if it's not available in your region, just do discord.gg/Cobra Trading LLC. Okay, this is the direct link to the Discord. So you just go to Discord, you click on the plus sign, add a server, and then you just type in Cobra Trading LLC right there. Okay, you guys should see the giveaway channel up top under main hub. So there's a general chat, there's questions, giveaway, trade recap, weekly outlook, all that. Like, it's there. Yeah, you can't send messages in there. You don't. It's not for you to send a message in. Just listen. Tell me if you guys are fucking in it. Just join the Discord. Tell me when everybody is ready, and I'm going to make the giveaway once everybody's actually. Fuck that. I'm just gonna start it right now. Okay, here we go. GC create. Okay, the giveaway is gonna last. Let's do. How long are we doing? 5 minutes. 5 minutes, or is that too long? 30 seconds. I'll do 3 minutes. Okay, we'll do 3 minutes. I think 5 is too long. 3 winners, 3 lucid, 50k flex. All right. The giveaway is live, okay? All you guys need to do is click on the button. Okay, this is the giveaway. This is the giveaway right here. All you guys need to do is click on this button right here. You guys see this button? Click it. That's all you need to do. Just click it, and you enter the giveaway. That's all you need. And then in 3 minutes, it will automatically pick 3 winners. out of anybody who clicked this button right here. Okay? That's all you got to do. It says interaction failed. Well, I mean, maybe because you already hit it. Key click it as well? I should. Here, I'm clicking it as well. I'm entering my own giveaway W. How do I join Disc? Exclamation mark Discord in the comments here. It will give you a give you a link to join, and then also here's a direct link to the Discord. This is a direct link right here as well. I have this up. Yeah, it's literally on the chart, gang. Come on. Guys, we have 2 minutes left, okay? It ends in 2 minutes. The giveaway ends in 2 minutes. It does not say the 3 people already won. It just says there's 3 winners. For the Asia session, you have to be showing... You've been showing on and off the last 10 days. Will be the same thing with the coming weeks. I told you guys my schedule for this week for Asia session. But starting next week, it will be in both New York and Asia. I saw it, Kaya Marie. I saw it, but it the problem is it's literally just like a few seconds of it. You won't be able to like do a story of the entire fucking the entire clip, are you? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get a video of the entire clip. It's too long. I'll get it clipped. It's all right. It's not a big deal. But thank you. I appreciate you doing that, though. I appreciate that. You said that for this week. We thought you got kidnapped. No, I didn't. I said I wasn't trading until Wednesday this week. $10 seconds left for giveaway, guys. 10 seconds left for giveaway. We're 211 entries. Let's see. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Lewis, Xenox, and Smoky Bones. Congrats to Lewis, Xenox, and Smoky Bones on winning the giveaway, guys. Congrats. If you didn't win, don't worry. All right, like, don't get all salty because we're going to do a lot more. I told you guys I have 20 accounts. Anyways, let me get you guys your accounts. Let me get you guys your accounts. 1 sec. Okay, Lewis, there's yours. Congrats, Lewis. Xenox, I'm sending you yours right now. There you go, Xenox. And last person, Smoky Bones. I'm sending you yours right now. There you go. All 3 sent out. Congrats, guys. Hold on. 9 just posted one. Oh, that's the one I sent you, 9? Yo, guys, there's a free code for a Lucid 50K Flex. Oh, never mind. 9 just deleted it. What a piece of shit. I I bet it's going up. I'm in long at 750. Yeah, I want it to go up too, but I want it to go lower first. Snooze, you lose. Did TPT have a coupon for reset on evals? TPT doesn't do any coupons. They don't give me codes, like nothing. TPT is none of that. Yeah, congrats on those 3 giveaway winners. How many likes are we at? How many people and how many likes? We're at 293. 500 likes, I'll do another giveaway. 500 likes, another giveaway. Actually, ooh, that's a lot. 450 likes, I'll do another giveaway. 450 likes. 450 likes, I will give away another 3 accounts. Dang tempo, I miss it. Ban him. Ban him. Mods, get him out. Ban him permanently. Eviscerated that dude. It's okay, but just wanted your opinion. Opinion on what? Streamers love to keep them for themselves. Nah, I'd be giving mine away, bro. Nine not playing games tonight. Wait, what else did Nine do? Who is this? This guy's speaking fucking what the hell? Nine not playing games tonight. I know. Did you explain why you chose this gap at the start of the stream? I did, yeah. I used code key and was expecting not to pay a dime while moving from eval to funded stage. On what account though? Or on what firm? What firm? I've been trying to join your Discord for a few times, but it always says link expired. It's not expired. A lot of people just joined using it. Some Indian blood. Okay. Did you do the May giveaway yet? I did the May giveaway a long time ago. We're on the June giveaway now. We're on the June giveaway now. I'm Indian brother. Nice, bro. I used code key on TPT 50k eval account. Passed the eval stage. Had to pay. No, you didn't. You did not have to pay. Yo, guys. Oh my god. Some of you guys are so impatient. You have to wait. You get so if you use code key on TPT, that means you don't have to pay an activation fee, okay? You don't fucking pay an activation fee. You just have to wait for them to give you the free credit. It takes a while for them to, sometimes it takes like a few hours for them to give you the credit. Wait for the credit. Wait for the credit. You don't have to pay. So you low-key just wasted your money, but you're lucky that TPT has a good fucking customer service team, because just hit them up and they'll refund you the money. Don't worry. Don't worry. Leo, what's up, bro? Leo, how you doing, G? TPT slow, maybe 6 hours. Yeah, it is a little slow. How you doing, brother from Houston? What's up, bro? It will not come to our entry point before midnight. I would say, yeah, low-key, it does look like it's going to wait until midnight, but this shit's doing nothing right now. We're just sideways. Look, like, this is what it's doing. So I'm perfectly fine not being in a trade right now and waiting for this to hit this daily gap, or not daily, this hourly gap, and then I'll take this trade from here going up, okay? And I know I'll make money on that. Like, there's no question about that. So this is what I'm looking to take, okay? It could go straight up from here. I'm not interested, but good chance that it just kind of consolidates and does nothing because we've done absolutely nothing here. There's no trade right now. So it's better to just wait. AMD model forming. Yeah. Looks like it. Are you watching any World Cup games? I'm not, bro. I'm not watching the World Cup. I'll watch the final, but like I don't really care too much about sports in general, to be honest with you guys. I focus on getting to the bread. You know what I'm saying? Go Spain. Yeah, honestly, look, I haven't watched a single game of the World Cup, but if I had to take a bet on who's gonna win, it'd be Spain. Morocco winning, you bugging? Sure. I mean, I just told you I don't watch it, so I have no idea. All I know is I've been seeing straight up, bro. I've been seeing so many compilations and edits of Ronaldo just sucking ass, and then Messi scored a hat trick. So I think we know who the better player is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm seeing. Why do you think Spain winning? It's just, bro, I got a feeling. Bro. Like, it's just a feeling I got that if I had to place a bet, I would put it on Spain. Last 10 Portugal games, bro, hasn't done jack shit. I know. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just seeing videos of Ronaldo just being ass. That guy is, yeah, to be fair, though, he is way out of his prime. So, like, you know. Drop it on Kalshi? No. With your code, Lucid discount is 30% or 50% off. If it's your first 2 accounts, it's 50% off. If not, then it's either 30% or 40%. Yeah, Ronaldo, I'm not going to lie. Ronaldo needs to just retire. That's what he needs to do. Ronaldo needs to just call it and retire and dip out. Messi, he's got a few years left in him, for sure. 100% he's got a few years left. Who said Israel's winning? Who said that? I don't see that message. Israel's winning. That's what... Oh, yeah, ban him. I bet Keyflow trades would play better than Ronaldo. At this point, I could probably have a good shot against Ronaldo. Yeah, I probably would. Gold, yeah, gold is allowed on Apex, yes. Free Mio, I'm free. Israel 100% going to beat the USA? Probably. Yeah, probably, bro. Probably. Oh, yo, I forgot to show you guys these. Yo, guys, look at this shit. Hold on, let me show you guys these. One sec. All right, peep. Yo, peep this. So this company made skate decks for me for all of my cars. Look. So I got the GT3 right here. Look, it's hella detailed too, bro. Like it has the same wheels and everything. Sick, right? So we got the GT3. I'm gonna show you all of them. So I got the GT3 deck. I low-key don't know where to put these though. So I got the GT3 deck. Then I got... This is my first M3 that I had. My white M3. This sick-ass skate deck right here. Boom. Then I got this one. This is my M4 that I had. Sick-ass skate deck. Then I got my M3 right now. Look at this shit. Focus. Bruh. Like, that is fire. Then I got the McLaren. Focus. There we go. I got the McLaren. Sick ass skate deck, bro. And then last but not least, I got my M5 as well. Fire ass skate decks. W company, bro. W company. So I gotta find somewhere to like hook those up. Cause I have no idea where I'm gonna put them. I have no clue where I'm gonna put them. What company? So it's a company called 0 Gallons. It's one of my friends. It's a company called 0 Gallons on Instagram. And I just sent him like photos of my cars. And he made like he pretty much made them into this. So yeah, bro, they're fire. Put them in the warehouse. But so I already have skate decks in the warehouse. And I don't go to the warehouse that often. So I feel like I should put them here somewhere. I just don't know. I gotta change like... I'm gonna have to change this around. I have no idea where to fucking put them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change something around. I'm gonna hang them up. I just don't know where. Rolls Royce next. When I'm like 50, yeah, sure. Change the camera angle. To what though? What the fuck am I gonna change it to? Here's do a backflip and admit my M540i comp is fast. That shit is a piece of shit, dude. What are those indicators? 30 and 4-hour candle. The indicator for the 30-minute 4-hour candle is ICT ACF candles by Fadi right here. You out the military yet? Yes, yesterday was my last day. Behind the monitor. My camera is already behind the monitor. It's right there. It's behind the monitor. Aim it to the wall. Well, the wall is right there. Okay, so if I aimed it to the wall, the camera would be like right here. I guess I could, but then like when I'm like if I'm looking straight at my screen, you guys, this is what you guys would see. You guys would see this. What a shitty ass angle. You can't even see my face. You're looking at the fucking side of my face. I don't know. That's a dumbass angle, I think. This is low-key the only angle. I just don't know where behind me I would put it. They would look good in the warehouse, but I already have skate decks at the warehouse, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find something. When can we get a gym stream? Not doing a gym stream, bro. Should I buy my dad a Lexus LX 600? Yes, bro, you should. I make car light boxes for the man cave. We do a lot of BMWs. What do you mean car light boxes? What is that? What are you going to do now that you're out the military? Live regular life? Today was payout day for me on my 14 Apex PAs. Coincidentally, they removed all of them from my dashboard. I no longer see them after market close. Weirdly enough, after all purchase history is gone. I would hit up their support, but good chances that you are probably getting moved to live. Congratulations. First world problems, where to put the skate decks. Yeah, to be honest. Yeah. That's not even the worst first world problem I've had, man. Blessed, man. We're blessed. Where would your SL be on that 1 hour FVG? Well, it depends on where I get my entry at. What would be TP? TP previous day high. Thank you for your service, gang. My brother's a Marine. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. He can't decide between a LX600 and a Range Rover autobiography. Yeah, talk about fucking first world problems, bro. Rubber, get this guy, bro. Get him, Rubber. What a piece of shit. Are you seeing Asia session as an accumulation phase, or are you trading Asia too? Well, I was in a trade earlier. That's why we're up $215. A whopping 215 bucks, but this is just consolidating now, so it's not doing anything. 718 Boxer convertible. Yeah, that's a good car. That's a good car, bro. S7, get that. S7, where do you live, bro? You live in Saudi or what? Light boxes for different cars. They light up bright. Logos or emblems. People love them. Wish I could post a pic. Do you have like a website or something? Yo, Rubber's funny, bro. Can you show us how to identify a bullish or bearish, please? Bro, watch the videos. If you guys watch the videos, you guys wouldn't have to ask questions like this. Tips on trading HR. Like hourly? FVG, I always find myself being correct, but getting stopped out due to rejection candle. And the time I'm patient, I get it straight up or down. Bro, set your entry, set a stop loss, and then a TP, and then that's it. Like, don't even fucking look at the thing anymore. That's it. Guess why I stopped trading gold for now? FOMC 2% drop on the 15-minute. So shouldn't you want to be trading it then? How much is one Apex account after 90% off? Will you use code key? I think it depends on what size, but I think 50K should be like $18, $20, or maybe 30. I don't know, somewhere around there. Good night. Not interested in talks of cars I can't buy right now. Okay. You should get one for your girlfriend's car in glitter. In glitter? In glitter is crazy. I don't think she would like that if I got it in glitter. But actually, she would probably like one, though. I could get one for her. Thank you for the Lucid W. Yo, thanks. Thanks for entering the giveaway, Roman. Yo, guys, are we at 500 or 450 likes yet or not? 342. So you guys gotta fucking up the likes. 450 likes. I'll give away another 3 accounts. Yo, Leo. When you're in drawdown, how do you get out from this emotion? So, look, being in drawdown is number one, is completely normal, right? But the way that I deal with drawdown, it's very simple. So let's say I take a long position here, and let's say my stop loss is actually, yeah, let's say my stop loss is right here, and let's say my TP is whatever. Okay, let's just set a random ass TP. Okay, and if I take this trade with 10 micros, so if I take this with 1 full mini, you can see a risk down here, right? My risk is $695. You can see it right here on the chart. My risk is $695. So the first thing that I'm doing before I even hit buy is I am mentally parting ways with this $695 as if it's already gone out of my account. okay? Before you hit buy, you already lost 695 bucks. It's gone. So mentally, that's how you need to be. That way, you're not so attached to this money and this floating P&L that you're trying to close your trade early or not hold your trade full to the stop loss, and then it just bounces as you close it, right? Whatever the case might be, okay? But this is the best thing that you could do, is just mentally part ways with the money that you're risking so that you don't sit here and you're getting all fucking emotional while you're in drawdown, okay? That's the best thing that you could do. Or just turn your fucking P&L off. That's another good way to do it. Turn your P&L off. Change it to ticks. It's just, look, at the end of the day, these are all band-aids to a deeper problem, right? The problem is your attachment to the monetary aspect of trading, right? That's the real problem. And then this is a band-aid. The real problem you need to fix like within yourself, right? Like you need to just genuinely get rid of your attachment to money and the need to make money when you're trading, especially when you're trading. But this genuinely, I can tell you guys, like now having owned and like having had multiple other business ventures, there has to be a deeper like meaning and a reason behind why you're doing what you're doing. Because if it's for money, I can guarantee you right now, it won't get far, okay? Maybe you make a little bit of money, but it won't get far, okay? So, you know, and this, again, this doesn't just have to do with trading. It just has to do with any kind of business venture you're in. So let's say you own a clothing brand. You got to have a genuine passion for clothing and fashion and making clothes and doing all this shit. And it has to be bigger than money. And that's the way you succeed when you have something like that. Okay, like take what I do, for example, right? I have a business outside of trading where you know, it's an automotive related business. Okay, so if I didn't have a genuine attachment and love for cars, that business would go nowhere. Same thing here with trading. Okay, it's literally the same exact thing applies. If you're doing this shit to make money, you're probably not going to get that far. If you're doing this because maybe you initially started doing this for money, right? Because that's why I started. I initially started for financial freedom. I started this because I knew that I could make a bunch of money doing this. But over time, you fall in love with the process, okay? So, you know, somewhere along the way, my brain flipped from I got to make a bunch of money to I just want to take really good trades and I want to become a good trader. And the direct effect of you being a good trader, right? The direct result of that is you making money. Money isn't going to follow the shitty trades you take. Money is going to follow the good trades. So your goal is to take good trades. You take good trades, you make money. Okay. So notice how the goal here isn't to make money. The goal is to take good trades. So that's my 2 cents there. Do what you love and money will come. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I want to be I started for money, but I want to be a great trader. Yes. Okay, so you need to do things that great traders do. If you want to be a great trader, you need to do things that great traders do. It's that simple, bro. Do great traders take a trade every single day? No. Do great traders take bullshit trades that don't line up with their model? No. Do good traders degen? No. Do good traders have good risk management? They absolutely do. Do good traders take some days off? They absolutely do. Like, these are things that good traders do. So you start doing those things and you're only going to yield the results that good traders get. I started my clothing brand in January and I didn't think about the money. I knew the money would be there once it launched. It's about the grind and addiction on the way there. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And again, if you have a genuine passion for what you're doing, then it's bigger than money, bro. And money will just come, but it's a lot bigger than money. You know, like you still have the drive to like keep going. Like that's how you don't get complacent and comfortable. Because if I started, look, I don't have that kind of drive or that kind of passion for fashion. Okay, I don't. So I can guarantee you right now, if I started a clothing brand to just make up a bunch of money, I would just get complacent. I would just get comfortable. After like one launch, 2 launches, whatever, I would make a bunch of money and I would just get comfortable. I'd be like, all right, like, whatever, I'm fine. You know, I don't need to do too much. I would get like very lazy with my designs, you know, like whatever the case might be. Versus somebody who has a genuine passion for fashion, they're going to be working on, like, bro, they're working on designs. They're thinking about fucking designs while they're sleeping, you know, like that's kind of the mindset you gotta have when you're doing this shit. Passion for fashion, yeah. Passion for fashion, bro. That was a bar. That was a bar. I'm already maxed where I am, solo, full-time dad, and I've been dreaming of being a full-time trader for so many years. When I say I give up, I come back stronger. Yep. What are the secret levels? Well, I can't tell you because then they wouldn't be secret, right? I don't have any secret levels here right now, though. It is 11:09. We have no trades here so far. So, finally break out of this consolidation. No, it's still there. It's still in this range. It hasn't done anything. My homie lost money on his clothing business for 5 years. Now he's making money, but his drive never died. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You know what kind of passion you got to have for something to keep doing it for that long and making no money? You know, like you got to have passion you got to have a real good reason as to why you started to continue doing some shit while you're actively losing money for that long. But, you know, if you have passion, eventually you'll make it work. It doesn't matter what it is. Eventually you'll make it work. You just got to not quit. As long as you don't quit, you will make it work. It's inevitable that you'll make it work. And this is the case with pretty much anything, okay? Because anything somebody else can do, you could do as well. Right? That's it. Ain't no way price is still at the same level. Yeah, it is. It is literally at these same exact levels. I bet the move comes during London. It'll be after midnight is my guess. The way this thing looks, yeah, I would say after midnight for sure. Can't lose if you don't give up. Exactly. Exactly. What's a conspiracy you 100% believe in? I don't know. I don't know. I believe in a bunch of I guess like conspiracies that used to be conspiracies but then got debunked and now we know they're real. I don't know anything that nothing comes to mind. Israel? Well, that's not a conspiracy, bro. That's like a fact, right? That's been proven now. But do you think we went to the moon? Do I think we went to the moon? I don't know. I think we went to the moon. I would think we went to the moon. Aliens built the pyramids. That I don't know if aliens built the pyramids, but I do believe the theory that it's not even a theory, but this is like an actual fact. But the pyramids aren't just like there for decoration. Like the pyramids used to be an energy source because they had like water and like all sorts of shit in there. It was people say that they were a tomb, right? But there's no fucking tomb inside of the pyramids. 9/11 was an inside job by the U.S. That one I could totally believe, for sure, 100%. Not even by the U.S., but probably by Israel. Michelle Obama is a man. Why do people say that, though? Is it the way she looks? Why do people say Michelle Obama's a man? What's the deal with that? We're all going tin hat in here. We are going tin hat right now. We built them as large Earth batteries. Obama has referred to him as Michael many times on accident. Nuh-uh. Has he really? No way. No way he's called her Michael. I gotta fact check this one. I need to fact check that. That's insane. That is so funny. Big if true. Is there a schedule posted somewhere? There's no schedule posted anywhere, Thomas, but I will be live tomorrow morning and tomorrow night, and no streams on Friday because Friday is a no trading day, and then all next week, morning and night. I'll give you guys the schedule at the start of every week. Don't worry. It's actually true. He had a BF in college named Michael. They look identical. So Obama was gay? Obama was gay? What? That was their whole agenda. He only helped out the alphabet people. Damn. Hey, oh yeah, lol, mad gay. Bro. Yo, you guys are funny, bro. You guys are hilarious. Is the schedule on Discord? Again, there's no schedule because it's going to change week to week. It all depends on the economic calendar. Like if we have an FOMC week, obviously I'm not streaming Monday and Tuesday. It kind of just depends on like what we're doing that week. But every Monday, I will give you guys a schedule here on either New York or PM stream. I'll give you guys a schedule for both. But yeah. Okay, guys, it's almost 11:30. Like I gotta dip up on out of here at this point because I don't see this shit doing anything. So peace out, everybody. I'm out of here. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. sharp, and then 9:30 p.m. again for Asia. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you all. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good one.